Let's talk about what are the different types of soil microbes. Each of these microbes has a different job to boost soil and plant health. So these are the types of microbes, that is bacteria, actinomycetes, fungi, protozoa and nematodes. Now let's talk about bacteria. So bacteria, it is the crucial workforce of soils. They are the final stage of breaking down nutrients and releasing them to the root zone for the plant. Food and Agricultural Organization once said that bacteria is the most valuable life forms in the soil. Next we have actinomycetes. They act similarly in soil. Some actinomycetes are predators and will harm the plant. Others living in the soil can act as antibiotics for the plant. Next we have fungi. Especially we have mycorrhiza, which is a fungi that facilitates water and nutrient uptake by the roots and plants to provide sugars, amino acids and other nutrients. We have protozoa. They are the larger microbes that love to consume and be surrounded by bacteria. In fact, nutrients that are eaten by bacteria are released when protozoa in turn eat the bacteria. So next we have nematodes. They are microscopic forms that live around or inside the plant. Some nematodes are predators while others are beneficial, which eats pathogenic nematodes and secretes the nutrients to the plant. Now we have life in the soil. So let's talk about the life of microorganisms in the soil. So microorganisms, they are the earth's primary decomposers of organic matter, which locks up the nutrients close to the plant root. When the bacteria dies, these nutrients are released to the plant root. So good bacteria breaks down essential nutrients. Without these, plants cannot grow healthily. Second key helper for plants is mycorrhiza fungi. This beneficial fungi lives symbiotically with the plant root. The root provides the carbon the fungus needs to grow. The fungus transports water and nutrients beyond the reach of the roots. Now let's talk about importance of bacteria in soil. Bacteria helps to deposit key nutrients to the soil which are required for the plants to grow. Major nutrients that these microorganisms put into the soil is nitrogen. So plants are unable to receive nitrogen from air. So how do these microbes deliver nutrients into the soil? Bacteria and fungi play a key role in nitrogen cycle. Both of these microorganisms takes nitrogen from one source such as air, alter the form of nitrogen with the help of microbes so that it can be used by completely different source such as plants. This process of taking nitrogen out of air and putting it into the soil for the plants to use is called as nitrification. Now let's talk about bacteria. Now let's talk about where do microbes live. Microbes are attached to the root system of plants. This is the key symbiotic relationship. That is the relationship between microbes and plant with the great need for nitrogen. They play a role in 80 to 90% of all the processes that occur in soil. So plant is rooted in soil, it cannot hunt for the food nor it can move from its place. So plant releases hormones and other chemical signals. Certain kinds of soil bacteria sense these signals travel to the plant roots. Once there, they may live on root surface or they may live inside the roots. Some of these bacteria feed the plant by collecting and digesting mineral nutrients from the soil. Other bacteria defend the plant from diseases causing organisms. Now let's talk about bacteria role in agriculture. Bacteria are successfully used as biological control agents. Pseudomonas or Encerol, they are the examples of biological pesticides. These two Pseudomonas and Encerol replaced around 1.5 million liters of synthetic chemical fungicides in cereal production. Examples of bacteria used in agriculture as biological control agents are Pseudomonas chlorophorus and Pseudomonas azotoformans, which induces systemic resistance of the plant and also promotes growth by releasing nutrients from the soil to the plant. Now let's talk about the plant-associated bacteria which have the potential to control plant diseases, increase stress tolerance in plants, facilitate and promote plant nutrient uptake, and promote emergence and plant establishment and increase the yield. Now let's talk about microbes as biofertilizers. So what are these biofertilizers? They are the organisms that enrich the nutrient quality of the soil. The main source of biofertilizers are bacteria, fungi and cyanobacteria. So biofertilizer, it is a substance which contains living microorganisms. When applied to seeds, plant surfaces or soil, colonizes the rhizosphere or the interior of the plant and promotes growth by increasing the supply or availability of primary nutrients to the host plant. Biofertilizers adds nutrients through the natural processes of nitrogen fixation, solubilizing phosphorus and stimulating plant growth through the synthesis of growth promoting substances. Biofertilizers reduces the use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides. So biofertilizer, they are extremely advantageous in enriching soil fertility and fulfilling plant requirements by supplying organic nutrients through microorganisms and their byproducts. The scientific term for this beneficial bacteria is plant growth promoting rhizobacteria, which is PGPR. Biofertilizers do not contain any chemicals which are harmful to the living soil. Hence it is eco-friendly. Now we have come to conclusion. So conclusion is, without microorganisms, dead plant and animal life would not decompose. Soils would be putrid, compaction layers would be created, many nutrients won't be available to plants. As I said earlier, Food and Agricultural Organization once said that bacteria may well be the most valuable of life forms in the soil. Thank you.